Welcome back. Standing in the heart of Marshall's National Historic District is a home built over 150 years ago, now called the Honolulu House Museum. It's a great place to celebrate your Easter weekend. They've got an egg hunt and a lot more planned. Here with the details is the Marshall Historical Society's Vice President, Bill Mabin. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Todd.
Thanks for being on the show. Hey, really quickly, could you tell us how it got this house got the name Honolulu House here in Michigan?
The museum is named after a judge from Michigan named Abner Pratt, served as the U.S. consul to what was then called the Sandwich Islands from 1857 to 1860. And he just loved living in Honolulu. And so when he returned to Marshall in 1860, he had this home built in the style of some of the buildings he knew in Honolulu. It's a wonderful mixture of Gothic Revival, Italianate, and Polynesian architecture with a lot of interesting features. For example, the main level is raised 8 feet above the ground, and the windows are 10 feet tall and open from the bottom. This was designed to allow the tropical breezes to flow through the home.
That's amazing.
And originally it was decorated in tropical themes, but the third owner of the house in mid 1880s had it redecorated in a high Victorian style with wonderful wall and ceiling paintings. And that's what the Historical Society has done over the years, is restore its elegance from the 1880s. So if you're able to come to the museum, that's what you'll get to see.
That's an amazing background. I knew you'd have that info, Bill. Thanks for that. And it's reopening, right? The Honolulu House Museum is happening Saturday, April 3rd, this Saturday, and you got an Easter egg hunt on Sunday, too. Tell us about the Easter egg hunt.
Correct. Last year was a difficult year for the museums because of the COVID situation, and we're hoping to get back to some normal operations this year. So the museum will be open in April on weekends only from 12 to 4, beginning this Saturday. And a special feature on Sunday is an Easter egg hunt with 3 sessions at 2:30 and 3 p.m. with registration limited to 25 participants per session. And there are still some openings, and the information on how to register is on the screen, including messaging the Historical Society on Facebook.
Pretty simple. Just hop on Facebook or hit up marshallhistoricalsociety.org. Now, this historical museum at Gar Hall, that's opening in May. Can you tell us about that?
Correct. The other historical museum that the Marshall Historical Society operates is called the Marshall Historical Society Museum at the GAR Hall, and GAR stands for Grand Army of the Republic, which was the organization for Union veterans of the Civil War. That was a very important organization in the late 1800s and into the early 1900s. So this museum focuses on telling Marshall's stories, including Marshall's involvement in the Civil War and the importance of the veterans organizations after the Civil War. But there's also features. What gets your attention as you walk in the door is a early 1900s marionette show that toured local theaters at the time. There's also examples of items made in Marshall, including a large buggy and a Marshall folding bathtub.
Sounds like an amazing experience, Bill. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, we're a little short on time. I hate to cut you short.
Featured area tries to show things about community life in Marshall, and there's also another display called "It Happened in Marshall" that identifies some significant events that makes Marshall considered a historic place, including the story of almost becoming the state capital in 1847.
This amazing information, Bill. You've got it all. Don't forget the Easter egg hunt. Honolulu House happening Sunday, April 4th, limited to 25 kids per session. So make sure you get your time in. All the information right there on your screen. The Honolulu House is in Kalamazoo Avenue in Marshall, and it opens Saturday, April 3rd. More info at marshallhistoricalsociety.org. We'll be right back.